Hello everyone and welcome back. You know who it is. It's Creative Redundancy back again. Now I actually crashed the system from the last live stream, so I guess I'll now have a part 2 for this chit chat plus show and tell. Now, again, I'm no expert in survivalism, bushcrafting, or prepping. I'm just trying to learn more and put that knowledge into something constructive. So again, I'm gonna load up the intro here. I'm back. Well, not sure how much of it I've recorded, but yeah, I think I've shown enough of it. My white balance seems off. Hello, Plymouth. How's it going, man? Welcome. Okay, so like I said, part 2, because I crashed the system, so yeah, unfortunately, once I crash the system, that live stream ends. So I might as well make a part 2. So I guess I'll wait for everyone to come back. Oh, how are you, by the way? Hey, that's all right by me. I'm doing. Hey, a minute is better than no minute at all. A view is better than no view at all. I always appreciate everyone that takes the time to come by. I mean, there's lots of videos out there. Anyone can go watch something else. But you, or whoever, right, decide to come visit me right now, which I appreciate. Yes, coffee's good. Carry on. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I wasn't actually going to do a live creation mode, but ow, why not? I already started one sort of earlier. So I might as well keep going. I guess I'll show off a few things. I pretty much put like lanyards on every last thing. If it's got a loophole, I'm gonna lanyard on. Even this hand sanitizer. If I wanted to. course. Plymouth, there's even stuff I haven't even shown you. And remember, I've shown you quite a bit. I haven't even shown you everything yet. There's probably stuff I still haven't shown. Or if I've shown it, I've only shown very small pieces of it. So yes, there is always more. There's always more. And hopefully one of these days I'll show it all. But I can't show it all because if I show it all right now, then I don't have anything for later on. And some of these things might take like a long time to show. It's the way I have stuff nested inside, hidden inside, or whatever. Oh, since you're here, you can check. Now I just showed this part fixing bandaging, well not bandaging, but a fixed type of kit. So tape, lighter, something to cut with, threaded needle, a big push pin, hot glue, super adhesive, floss, and pins and needles. Oh, and I have a few buttons in here. Who was it again? Oh yeah, X-Ray Zulu helped me. Well, he was there with me in that live chat that I made this, or where I pretty much put it together. I don't mind it actually. It's a little big, but it does fit everything I want right now. Gotta take that off. I might add some pine pitching. So I'll have glues, tapes, threads, and needles. So if I can't make repairs with that, I don't know. For some reason I have a screw in here, I don't know. Put this back in my pack. Oh, okay. I mean, it's very small. Not small, but it's well organized. I mean, I got this container for free, and when I was looking at it, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm taking this because it's got compartments and stuff like that. And I'm like, I wasn't sure what I was gonna do with it, but after, you know, putting this together, I'm like, oh wow, this is actually pretty good. You know, things fit inside. I can actually fit a later inside. I mean, like look how the floss just fits in there. I mean, like it was always meant to be. So I'm thinking I'll probably actually keep this the way it is. I'll probably have to add more tape though. I only have like two strips of tape in there. And I might add some sort of awl in here I mean. So I'll have to see. Oh, I'll talk a little bit louder here. My volume should be up quite well. It's still early in the morning. so I'll just come closer to the camera so I don't have to shout, but I figure I might as well work on this too. I actually put this in my bag. I've actually shown this in a different video. And I use it to store bags in. So if I need a bag, there's a bag. For whatever reason. Roll it from the bottom, like so, and just pop it in so I can refill it as needed. Use the bags for whatever reason. Just some zip ties, just because, well, I figure I might as well use the space around it. I think, oh yeah, this black one is one that I found. Yeah, sometimes I do find zip ties, strangely enough. And some white ones. This actually, I put it on the side of my bag, and basically it's just there if I need it. Need a bag, I got it. Need a zip tie, I got it. And it doesn't take up that much room. And I think I have about, let's say, 7 or 8 grocery type of bags inside. Or, you know, let's say if I'm bored or whatever, you know, I can cut them up and make yarn and braid that yarn, maybe cordage like. Right? Braid some cordage. You know, maybe braid another USB cable. Alright, Plymouth. I'll catch you later, man. Thank you for dropping by. See you, man. So right now, I have this airbag right here. Well, I guess you could see the garbage bag right here. Oh, yeah. A Canadian type of pin. Actually, I think I got this from people that actually live up there. It's Nunavik. So basically, it's one of the territories here in Canada, up north. So you can see this bag here. It does not weigh that much. This is more of an exercise for me. Like, I actually have, like, make sure I focus here. I actually have, you know, I actually have bigger bags, heavier bags than this. So I'll put this on for the helmet. But this bag is more of a lightweight option. You know, if I don't want to carry too much, Like, it still has stuff inside that I can use. I'm still working on it. Still trying to finalize it and all that stuff. I mean, it's more of a miscellaneous or a backup one, or one that I can hand out or give to a friend or something, or a family member if need be. I mean, it's not 100% complete, but it's more useful than having nothing at all. Pardon me. Alright, let's see here. I guess I'll show at least one thing here. I've shown this before. Here's the poncho that I scavenged. So yes, this poncho I got for free. Of course, I got braided yarn around it, zipper chains in it, just to keep it together. I figured I'm like, this is nice and lightweight. I'll add it to this kit or bag. And you know, there's some other stuff in there. I'm not gonna go through this bag all the way because there'll be another video for this, and I still have to add a few things in. Alright, here's the example of the fire kit. Some gloves I have inside right now. And of course, there's stuff like shelter. You saw the fire kit. There's gonna be some water in here. Very, very small amounts of food or food procurement type of gear. Now on the back side of this, I do actually have a full sheet of reflective material, just in case, if I need it. It's not that heavy. If I had this signal, I'd be like, you know, you're gonna see that. Especially if it's moving, I mean, it's pretty bright. Just goes on the back, right here. I also have a spare webbing type of belt, if I need it. Right now this weighs about, let's say, 6 or 7 pounds. I mean, I can lift it up with like one hand. It's not that heavy. It's not too big. I mean, I got heavier bags and stuff like that. Hello, Danielle. aka Danny D. How's it going? And thank you for dropping by. How are you doing? Hopefully it's nice and warm. Maybe it's sunny out. Hopefully not raining or snowing where you are. Well, that's awesome to hear, Danielle. um, you guys gotta give me one moment here. It's all this coffee. I've had so much coffee, and it's really good coffee. You know what happens when you drink coffee? It's gotta come back out, so I will be back in just a moment. Well, less than a minute. Just give me a moment. I'll leave. Oops, wrong thing. Leave my static image on. I'll be right back in a moment. Alright, sorry about the wait. I am back. Alright. Oh, okay. Alright, so, next thing, right? Since I'm here, and since I want to do this anyways, here's some jute twine. Now, jute twine, there's primarily two uses for jute twine. For tying stuff, right? Lashing, tying things together. It's natural, so it'll eventually break down. Or sometimes it's used for fire starters or to help start a fire because it's natural material and you can fray it up so it catches a spark or an open flame source. So I'm gonna take, let's say, about a foot, and then actually fray this up. So I'll grab a knife here, just cut it real quick. So I have these about this big. Now, sometimes, depending on the jute twine or jute rope, and the amount of strands might vary. I mean, this has, oops, 3. So what I'm gonna do is grab the middle one, put it in my mouth, and pull the other 2 apart. Yeah, I don't do this enough, but basically I'm trying to separate those strands. I'll just twist it off. I was never really good at pulling things apart like that. But anyways, you'll see that there's 3 strands. Now, I'm gonna take, there's probably other things you can use, but I'm gonna take a hair roller. Now you can notice that I've done this before, but there's like not teeth, but um, bristles, I guess, for lack of a better word. So I'm gonna use it to free this up, so I don't have to do it just. And sometimes, yeah, you can be like, do this and stuff, but I'm gonna try it a different way and do this. Oops. So let's see. I'm just gonna grab it and pull it. Grab and pull. Grab and pull. Grab and pull. Basically teasing it apart. You can see that it's getting thinner and thinner. Grab it again. Just keep going at this for a little bit here. You can see that I'm gradually teasing it apart. So basically these kind of right here, bristles, whatever you want to call it, are catching the jute twine. And because I'm pushing against it, it's pulling it apart for me. Now I'll do it with the other two real quicker. Same thing. Just pull, running it along it and teasing it apart. So I can use this for, well, obviously I'm not going to be able to use this for cordage anymore to tie things because, well, look at it. But I can use this like a fire starter, maybe bird nest type of material if you want to blow an amber, like charcloth, something like that into flame. Would work with soul ignition. You can dip this into wax so it burns a little bit longer. I can just keep doing this. Basically what I'm doing is increasing the surface area. Yeah, well, minus this one part right here, but whatever. It's good. It'll be good enough. So instead of trying to do this by hand, I'm just using a very simple thing. This could be a brush, maybe. As long as the bristles or whatever you're using is close enough together so when you go over it, it catches and it wants to pull it apart. Because I can keep doing this. Basically, I just teased it apart now. Now, this would be kind of small as a tinder bundle or a bird's nest, but you can supplement something else into it. Or use this with like an open flame or a spark. It's something like this will take a spark quite easily. I'll just put this away for now. Of course. And it goes missing off. So, I still have the rest of this. So what I'm going to do is see how well this works. I'm actually going to take about 4 feet of it and just do it. Let's see. Now it helps to cut it into more manageable sizes. Now I have a stopper knot at the end of one, so I gotta cut that off real quick. Still use that. And of course I already got a knot in it. Go figure. So I'm gonna cut this into four pieces. Four pieces here. Let's see, can I do this without actually separating the free strands? So I'm gonna try this out, because I have no idea. See if it works, or do I have to actually pull the strands apart, then do it? So let's see. Yeah, I think I still have to pull the strands apart though. Because it's not, I mean, like, you can sort of see something on there. It's not really pulling it apart. Not as well as, like, how I just did it. Yeah, I don't think this, try this way. I mean, it's catching a little bit of it, but I still, yeah. I don't have to, unfortunately, I guess I still have to pull the individual strands apart. So, since I'm already at it, I might as well do it now. Pull those strands apart here. But once I pull the strands apart, I'm gonna do it for the rest of them right here real quick. See how much of a difference it makes. Two more. Do this real quick here. We should be. Oh. It's on the floor. Alright. This is the last one. Ah. Try to pull this apart real quick. Alright. Now, I'm gonna gather them all up here. So, kind of lines up here. So, I just kind of separated them. Now I'll try this again. See if this, can I do a bunch? Let's see here. Just grabbing and then pulling it through. Grabbing it in, pulling it through. Grabbing it in, pulling it through. Let's see here. Now you can't see right below me, but I'm checking to see if how much is falling. No, I don't see a lot of it on the ground, so pretty much it's either in my hands or it's on the hair roller. Let's see here. I'm starting to get somewhere with it. Starting to get somewhere with it. Alright, alright. So I'm gonna keep teasing this for the next 1 minute. I'll tease this for another minute and just see. I'll just keep teasing it. Pulling it back over every time. Grabbing as much as I can. Teasing it, teasing it, teasing it. Alright. 15 more seconds. Let's see. It's starting to look like something now. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Alright. Let's see what we got here. It's not hard to get it off. I mean, you can still see it's still stringy a little, but I think if I did this in a minute or two, it'd probably turn as good as this. So I'm gonna do it for another minute, see. I mean, this isn't so bad. I mean, I don't have to look at it. I mean, I can close my eyes and be like, so a simple thing like this might help. Alright, I think that's enough for now. It'll be alright. I mean, hopefully it would eventually get to this from this. But alright, anyways, put that back into a kit here, or into my bin here. Let's see. Have my sip of coffee here. Some more cordage here that I have, and more cordage. Now, what I'm gonna do is, let's see, where is it here? Oh yeah. Here's a lighter that I found yesterday. I've already shown this off. You can see the rust on it. Electric technically refillable clipper. I've shown this off a couple times, but I'll show it off again. I'll add a lanyard to this so I can actually use it. So I'm gonna put a stopper knot on this. Hopefully this is long enough. Put a stopper knot. Put the arbor knot in there. The Canadian jam knot. Basically that's a slip knot. Let's just slip out of my hands. Alright. Put that on. So now I got a slip knot. Put it on like this. And just wrap it around. Might have to adjust it just a little. This will probably be a little bit more pull at the end. Basically my arbor knot is on this end, and basically I'm twisting the other side, or wrapping it. So it goes over like this. There's that loop right here, and at the end of the line of me going around it, then put it through that loop and pull the other side tight. So something similar to this. Pull really tight there, so it's nice and tight on there. It might still slide a little. So basically now I have something that I can put around something. So using this flashlight, for example, I can loop that around a belt or whatever. Now it'll still slide, as you can see, but I'll take a, because that's a clipper later, so it's a different shape than a Bic. Now here's one that I did with a Bic. It has more wraps around it. The more wraps, well, the more friction that can hold it. So doing the exact same thing again here. I mean, I can pull on this as hard as I want. The only way this potentially can come off is if you push the whole thing at once off and slide it all. But any force from up here or from down here, I'm really trying here. You can see that I'm flexing a little. So that'll hold in quite well. So clearly this is not long enough for me to use, so I'll have to figure out or use some different kind of line. So I'm gonna see if I got something else to use here. It's gonna be longer than the line I just had. So it's gonna be longer than this one. I guess it's twice as long. I could use this, but yeah, I guess I could use it. Well, let's see if I got something else to use first. Well, I guess I'm gonna try out using speaker wire as the cordage. Not sure. Pardon me. Not sure how well this will work, but give it a try. I'll give it a try. So same thing again. Start wrapping it. Hopefully there'll be enough wraps. And hopefully it'll be tight enough or have enough friction to hold it. As I wrap this more here. As you can see, there's a stopper knot at the end. Feed it through the loop at the top. And pull this side so it's nice and tight. I probably could adjust it just a little. Let's see here. Pretty much trying to put the wrapper in the center. Now this might not be the best just because it might slide more. Now let's try this out. It'll be alright. Yeah, it'll be alright. Just holding the lighter. You can see, and I'm pulling. It's getting a little bit tight. It's getting tighter. Oh, it pulled it a little bit. I'm definitely pulling quite hard on the flashlight part. Pulling up. Yeah, that'll be good. Yeah, it'll be alright. Of course, one thing I like having the arbor knot at the end is I can just go back over the lighter at the top, pull it together, and have a little loop so I can put that around my hand, arm, something else. Around my belt. I mean, if this was on your belt then, unless the arbor knot slips right off, it should be pretty good. I wouldn't say 100% bulletproof because it's still cordage. Cordage can still get cut or sliced or fray, but it wouldn't be too bad. Oh. Alright, now I'll put these to the side. So let's see what's next here. Okay. I'm gonna take a short break here on this live stream. Finish this live stream off so I can get some other stuff ready. Because I gotta pick up and make a bunch of noise. So I want to say a special thanks to everyone that's been dropping by the channel and supporting creating whatever it is. where it's for survival, crafting, or anything like that. So, as the world changes so much oneself to reach a new level of skill and knowledge, one must practice. A single person can't help everyone in this world, but one person can help someone in this world. Alright, until the next video for me, it's peace out for now from CR, and I'll catch you next time.